I talk about Lovable all the time. Lovable.dev, who will be a sponsor, I'm telling you, in the next couple of months.
We got to get them.
That'd be great. Yeah.
It's a vibe coding. It's no code coding to build apps. What's the other? NAN is another one.
They're not the same.
New.
No, they're not. But yeah, Bolt is the other one that's very close to this.
Yeah.
I messed with Bolt for a little bit, and then I started using Lovable, probably because it came up as a sponsored ad. I clicked on this, started using this, and I am literally in love with this. I have the paid version. This is one of my paid items that I have.
Awesome. You need to log in.
Yeah. I need to log in.
So that's
share your password with everybody.
So everybody's going to... Sorry, Evan, I should have did that before.
It's all good. You
totally got to edit this part out.
Oh, you can just... 1Password keeps them all safe. You just copy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We use Keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, password managers are great.
Yeah. I don't know how you can live without one.
You get hacked. That's, I think, what it is. Yeah.
The only way, because you use the same password for everything, because that's the only one that you can remember.
Yeah.
And then somebody gets one, and then they have all of them, and then they have your bank account and everything. Yeah.
It's a bad game. You know, it's interesting. I remember this is a little bit of a tangent, but what is like the weakest element in your whole chain? And often the weakest element is actually your phone password. Because if you lose because think about it this way. You probably have email on your phone, right? Well, email is how you get all your password resets. So your phone is actually probably your weakest password, weakest link. So like if you obviously have the phone, but people steal phones all the time. So then it's like you can just get into the phone. Now you've got email. Now you've got banks. Now you've got everything because you'll just reset the password. And you've also got the 2-factor auth, right?
Yeah.
So that's a little tidbit I learned when I was working at a crypto company. So we were always like, I thought I was pretty internet safe. And they're like, listen.
You learned something on that one. Got schooled.
Yeah. I interviewed with a hedge fund where they were like, the computers don't leave the building. And we're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they're like, you check in, you check out. It's like security. It was like, wow. Back on track to vibe coding.
All right. We're logged in.
So I don't know if you had an idea of what to build.
I don't, but I want to demonstrate how I get ideas.
Oh. And how do you do that?
We talked about this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So for anyone listening, I'm going to log into my ChatGPT account. Well, I'm logged in. I'm always in.
Sure.
I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to ask it for ideas for things for us to code with Lovable.
Let's do it.
And I'll hold my phone up to the mic so you can hear it.
No, voice mode.
I'm going to use voice
Gotta
mode.
use voice
Drew
mode.
will be so proud of me.
You guys. See, I actually can type and read quicker than I can talk. So, like, for me, it's actually easier to use the keyboard and the thing.
See, I always thought,
but you can't do it when
that.
you're driving.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Hey, chat.
Hey, B. How's it going? What's on your mind today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm sitting here with my friends recording our podcast, and we are going to be using the software Loveable.dev to vibe code an application or two live for our podcast audience. And I was hoping you could give me like 5 ideas for an app that we could build using Lovable.
That sounds like a blast. All right, let's see if we can come up with some fun app ideas for your vibe coding demo. Maybe you could create a mood-based playlist generator that tailors music recommendations to how someone's feeling, or maybe a positivity app that delivers uplifting quotes or affirmations based on the user's mood. You could also do something like a virtual plant care assistant that gives advice based on the vibe of your home environment. Let me know if any of those resonate, and we can brainstorm further.
You know, I noticed that every idea that you gave was kind of mood-based, and I think it's because I said vibe coding, and vibe is mood. So could you kind of change gears a little bit and give me 3 more examples that are not mood-based?
Absolutely. Let's shift away from the mood theme. One idea could be a productivity booster app that helps users manage their tasks and schedules in a really intuitive way. Another could be a random idea generator for creative projects where users get prompts to inspire art, writing, or other creative endeavors. And maybe a travel suggestion app that offers spontaneous destination ideas or local attractions to explore. Hopefully that sparks some inspiration.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm excited to see what you and your friends come up with for the podcast. Let me know if you need any more ideas or help along the way.
I got an idea based off of that.
All right.
The travel one.
Yep.
So what if we came up with a travel company
Sure.
website and suggestions of 3 different packages of different places around the world?
Love it. Lovable it.
Wow, you lovable it?
Lovable the shit out of that thing.
It's becoming an adverb, a verb.
So
That's
build
what's
me an application website. Build me a...
If I wasn't using, while Drew is typing that, another way that I would have used this, if I were just doing this on my own, is I would have said, give me the prompt to put into Lovable to build it. Now, when I'm using the voice part, like I could have then went back and copied the text and texted it to Drew and he could drop it in here, but by the time I did that, he'd be done typing it. But if I were doing that at home or on my own, I would have had it come up with I would have said, I want to pick the travel idea and give me the prompt to put into Lovable, and it would have given it to me.
Yeah, that's great. I do that a lot, is use ChatGPT to develop prompts. Yeah, either system prompts that you actually use kind of at the layer level, or take my prompt and maybe expand it in ways that I'm not thinking about to make it more robust.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
Absolutely, and I use it to create prompts all the time. Actually, within ChatGPT, you can have like your own projects,
Right.
And there was Google released, I don't know, a month ago, like a 60-some page prompt guide.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I took that PDF and I added it to that project. No, sorry, not project. It was a custom GPT.
Oh, sure.
So I uploaded it to the custom GPT and I gave it the instructions.
Oh, wow.
I called it like Papa Prompt or something like that, just something silly.
Yeah.
So whenever I need a prompt for something, I'll pull up that custom GPT. It'll use RAG to access that PDF.
Right.
And it'll write the prompt for me based off of those best practices from Google. And
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I love it for that.
That's actually super smart. Yeah. I didn't think about that. That's a great idea.
That's why you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're here to learn.
We're all learning, yeah. Well, I remember when all these things first started dropping, that was like the first blog post everyone was writing was like prompt engineering, and you were like reading all these silly things where they'd be like, threaten to kill it. Or, threaten to, seriously though.
Yeah.
And it was just like people were...
Tell it you'll pay it.
Yeah, people were getting like statistically significant better results by saying thank you and please and, silly things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything like that recently, so I don't know if they like coded that out, but for sure they were teaching you to manipulate the AI like you would use to manipulate a human that you needed to do something. Like, I'll pay you more, or I'll kill you if you don't do it, or whatever it is. And it did work. And like,
Well, I think a lot of that has changed with the reinforcement learning and the training, and people are putting that in when then they come baked with that. But looks like you're done typing, Drew. So
finally,
good filler.
Shows you how long it takes me to type. That's why I like voice mode.
Oh, it's all good.
So I said, build me a website for a vacation travel company. Create the branding of the company and a website that showcases 3 different vacation packages to a different destination around the world. Really show how luxurious these packages and locations are.
Pull the lever. Oh, no.
Don't tell me it died.
Did it just do that to us? No.
There it goes.
Okay. My heart just sank.
I know. I was like, tell me I don't have to write that.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to do some editing on this.
Oh, dude, yeah. That I can't even tell you. That is so upsetting when that happens.
Oh,
Something
yeah,
like
totally.
that. Yeah, I think it's cooking right now,
Yeah, it should be.
right? Yeah.
It looks like it.
So
Maybe.
Drew, you use this like all the time.
I use it all the time.
Nice.
And I swear, once a week they update it with something totally new and totally different. Like it's new features all the time.
So I actually asked you the other day because
I'm not sure if this is actually working.
on Reddit, because Lovable just came out with like Lovable 2 recently.
really?
And it was getting flamed on Reddit. And I asked you, like, hey, what's your take on Lovable 2? And you're like, I don't know, it feels the same to me. So you haven't noticed, like, yeah, you're seeing new features, but you're not seeing a degraded performance except for this example.
Wow, it actually bombed.
Maybe hit back. Can you hit back and maybe we can cross our fingers? I'm just curious if maybe. Oh, it took us back to this. Oh, sorry. Maybe back again. Oh no, bummer. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, let's try this again. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, it's interesting these kind of tools, and one thing, the thing that just strikes me. So I played around with it a little bit earlier this week, and the thing that strikes me is, as just an engineer who builds tools, is you don't know what it's doing, and so that's always just the question of like, well, what is it actually building under the hood, and how scalable is it, or how secure is it? I have a friend who is an engineer, and like he's noticing his whole business now is just he's an independent guy, and he's trying to develop a whole practice around like trying to test how durable your vibe coded app is, and because there's all sorts of things like that will work. I'll just give you a silly example. So like, a lot of the listeners will have heard of a thing called Docker. Docker is like a way to kind of package software and then deploy it kind of anywhere. It was a huge innovation in software development. It solved this whole works on my machine problem. Okay. So it's widely used standard in the industry now. And you can just deploy these things to like AWS, but or Azure or Google Cloud, right? And they actually will just deploy that as a service, but you still have to configure it, right? And I just deployed one that was working, and I was like, wait a second, I have an intuition that the security group is not set up properly on this. And like, sure enough, it had a bunch of ports that were open, and people could just literally just get right into the machine. And so those are the kind of things where you're like, well, I don't know what's going on here, but like, is it auditable? Is there like, could I get SOC 2 compliance on my Lovable app?
Right.
So it's and we'll get there eventually, I'm sure, but these are the first kind of questions that we need to start asking.
It's kind of, or is it kind of like if I wanted to, we were talking before we recorded, want to build something at my house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm going to have to hire an electrician for a portion of it, but I could run my own electricity if I really wanted to. I could watch some YouTube videos, or I know Josh Barker, when he was on here earlier, he used ChatGPT to wire a shed or something like that. I think I remember him saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Josh is no longer with us.
Burned up his beautiful family, man. That was worth the savings.
But I could watch some YouTube videos, I'm sure, and figure out how to do it myself.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be the code. I would find the easiest way to do it because I'm lazy. If I wanted to protect my home and my family, it'd be smart to have an inspector come and take a look at it afterwards. And it sounds like that's what your friend is doing. It's like, okay, you just wired your own garage, but I'm going to take a look to make sure you don't burn your shit down.
Yeah.
Which would make sense. That'd be a perfect plan.
Maybe copy it.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. All right, let's try this again. Build me a travel company website and design the branding as well as a website that showcases 3 different destination travel packages to a different place around the world. Be sure to show how the destinations are luxurious with beautiful imagery.
Nice.
I like it better than your first prompt.
Yeah.
There's a thing in kind of engineering and computer science called the demo gods. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a joke how when you try to actually demo something, it's like it doesn't work, right? So this is just yet another example of the demo gods strike us.
Well, let's see if this is...
Here it is. No?
That's me.
Oh, you did that toggle, yeah.
Usually it says it's working down here.
I did it yesterday.
I don't know what's going on.
It usually deploys the prompt that you just typed in at the top, right?
Yeah.
And then,
Maybe log out and log back in.
Yeah, I was going to say
Let me
maybe
just copy and paste it in here and see what happens. Oh, there we go.
There we
Okay.
go. All right.
Okay.
Spinning up this is exactly
I'd
what it
like
did for me.
to point out that was not user error.
Yeah.
Come on, Lovable.
Not user error. But
Get on it, man. I'm creating.
it'd be, I think we should keep all of this in here instead of editing it out so people can see, like, I don't want somebody to go to Lovable and run into the same thing and be like, well, screw it, I'm never using this again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's put it in perspective. I'm building a website, an entire company brand within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I think you can wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, the kind of edit thing. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch this mountain biking video, Rome, and I just loved it. It was these guys doing incredible tricks, and you're watching it.
Yeah.
Like, this is so cool. And then I got a DVD. Remember when this was like, and they had the extra features. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'm going to check it out. And I watched the blooper reel. And it totally transformed how I thought about mountain biking.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's this one jump scene. I bet you they tried it 15 or 20 times.
Yep.
They fell every single time. And then they nail it one time.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, I thought that guy just nailed it every time. It's like, no,
they
he
make
almost
it look
died
like-
one time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that. It's
a really
like,
good
I was
point.
watching a fishing show. Yeah, fishing.
Hey,
And
no
it was
hate
just
on
a guy,
fishing, man.
a guy bass fishing, and it shows, and they reel one in every single time, and it's like 3 feet long, of course.
Right.
But I saw the same thing behind the scenes, and he's like, cast 952, 953. Oh, there's one, and it's like every 400 casts he actually got one, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, they edited that out.
Yeah, it's the old you're rewarded in public for what you do in private kind of
Yeah.
adage. It's
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you got to put in the time. That's part of what I think is whatever. We can get to it. Let's get to it because I'm stunned by this website.
Is one prompt so far. Okay.
Yeah.
I have so much to say about this website already.
Yeah. So hopefully it's good stuff because I want you to go to Love's Voyage.
No, I love how it's like 5-star rated by 1,000+ travelers, and we just built it like 3 seconds ago.
I just noticed that. Well, when you got travel.
I tell my kids, don't believe anything you see on the internet or on TV.
Yeah. Well,
So it built a brand, Lux Voyage. Mm-hmm. It had the beautiful pictures behind. Discover
That is
the
a great
extraordinary. That's a perfect
Yeah.
like tagline.
I got to say, I my first impression was, wow, that looks cool. Yeah,
totally agree.
honestly,
Totally
yeah.
agree.
But
Yeah.
I when you pointed this out,
That's
embark on a curated journeys to the world's most breathtaking destinations, where every moment becomes an unforgettable memory.
Yeah,
I would book this in a minute, especially with 1,000+ travelers rating it.
yeah.
No, so before you scroll down, let's say that you really wanted to do this for a real reason, like you wanted to start luxvoyage.com. And you're like, well, I don't want to have that in there because that's not real. You could right now go back into Lovable and say, hey, could you just take out the part where you say rated by travelers, and it would remove it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe we show that.
Yeah.
You can do it a couple different ways. You can prompt it in there, or you can actually hit edit,
Oh.
maybe. And I can actually go into each section if I wanted to, and I can say, I can change the color, the fonts, whatever I wanted to do.
That's super cool.
I can say rated. You know what? We're really good. 6.0.
Oh man. 5.0. Yeah.
I didn't know it could do that. That's really cool.
Yeah. So you can actually do editing now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question, Drew. What is the difference between this and say like Figma? Are you familiar with this Figma tool?
Yes.
I've never used it, but I'm just curious because like I was thinking about this and I was like, I'm going to bring that up because I don't know the answer.
Figma, in a lot of instances, it is very similar.
Okay.
Kind of. From a graphical point of view and in changeability. And Figma's actually loading in a lot more AI into it now to do things like this on the graphics end of things.
Okay.
To where it can lay out and say, oh, you want to update that? Well, here's a couple different options, or here's how you can do it using AI to, give me a different style of font that would match this better or something.
Yeah.
But Figma's going to lay it out. It's going to be solely more on the graphics end of things.
I see.
This is going to have some more back-end coding, if you will,
Yeah.
more so than Figma is going to have. This is going to be more
Gotcha.
proof of concept.
Yeah.
Figma is going to be the visual proof of concept.
Yeah.
This is actually functionality as well. That's kind of baked in here.
So you're kind of skipping the Figma step by doing this because you're getting the graphics and the usability in one swipe versus
Correct.
building it in Figma, then trying to build the functionality around what was.
And just so
I don't even know. What
I don't
Figma
use
is.
Figma. I know
sure,
our
sure.
designers do at our office because it's perfect for websites.
Right.
It's easy to share. That's the other thing. It's easy to share and share with a team inside and outside, so we can get comments to say, "Here's what needs to be changed." For iterational design.
Yeah.
But I use this all the time.
Yeah. Well, the little demo I did, it had it called an API in the background and returned information
Holy
that
shit.
was relevant.
That's really cool.
So I'll just tell you what I did as a demo. I was like, I'm interested in getting transcripts for popular podcasts because I don't like listening to them. I want to read them. Can you build me one that's kind of like a Google where I enter in the name of a podcast, Joe Rogan or something, right? And then you just automatically give me the latest transcript. And by golly, it worked. Now, it wasn't the latest one. It was some random one from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, we can fix that.
Right.
That's probably just like some query thing that they didn't quite get right. But I was like, I can't access the code that's actually running. So it was a little interesting, but it worked. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So here's,
But yeah, let's see this.
look, it even gives pricing. Like here's 3 different. I asked for 3 different.
Bora Bora.
We can go to Greece. We can go to French Polynesia or Canada.
Banff looks cool.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
It did get 4.9 stars.
Oh, good. Thousands
from
of
0 people.
travelers.
Oh my.
But it even has pricing that you can put in there. Package highlights, what it includes.
Yeah.
Like, tell me you wouldn't just buy into this and go, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I would do the Bora Bora.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you from my old HTML JavaScript days, I mean, this would take you at least a day
Yeah.
to skeleton this thing out and then be whatever. And I'm not a graphics guy, so then it would look very Soviet Union style. And then you have to have the artist guy come in and he's like, yeah, I see what you're doing here. And he's trying to be nice. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
this looks terrible.
Yeah.
So obviously none of these buttons, well, they might. No, they do. The buttons work too.
That's pretty cool.
I want to see what
It's a
about.
one pager.
Yeah, does a bot work? Oh no, they're dead. But
Yeah, those don't seem to work. But
yeah, but can you do this, Drew? Can you go to the edit and say, hey, can you fill in the about page?
Yeah.
Will it do that?
Make this thing work.
Build me an about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
let's see what happens. I've never done that far, I guess.
Yeah.
I have linked it to where, because I was in a meeting, I'm on a board for a local nonprofit, and we were talking, a committee, and they were talking, and they said, well, we got these PDFs that we want to send out for these events, but we really need a homepage, like a web page, a landing page of some sort.
Sure.
And I'm like, I can build that. So I said, literally, send me the PDFs right now. I'm in the meeting talking with these guys, and I pulled it up. I said, what do you think of this one, guys? And they're like, that's it. Like, that is the page.
You built it,
And you can actually go up to the corner and hit publish and publish it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how easy it
That
was
is
to
pretty
do
cool.
it.
That is pretty cool. Do they have like a domain name system, DNS, for URLs as well? Or
They do. They
do?
have like their own baked in, or you can, if you have your own DNS, you can add that and say, this is the DNS that I want.
so you can get like the CNAME and all
My
that
donut,
stuff.
yep.
Oh, wow. That's super cool. Yeah.
It connects to Supabase on the back end if you need to.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
great.
And I have the paid version, but this is only what is this? The $20 a month version is all I have, and it works fantastic.
Yeah.
I actually built the committee one in the free version. You get 5 prompts
Really? Yeah.
and a day. Sorry, 5 prompts a day, and I built the main part when I was in that meeting, and then the next day I just updated it to what people wanted to, and I was done.
That's super cool. Yeah.
So I said I fixed the build error by incorrect airplane icon. I don't know what that means,
I don't know either.
but let's see if it did anything.
Boom.
Holy shit.
Here you go.
Boom.
Look at our story.
That's a cool picture.
It was born from a simple belief: every journey should be extraordinary.
Founded by Sarah Johnson.
I don't know who that is.
I love it.
But I could easily just go in and update that text.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You know?
Or even I got an idea. Can you like copy and paste like your LinkedIn profile or something and just be like, actually, this is the founder. And give me a brief
writing about based
something
on this
like that.
person.
Yeah,
I'm sure it could.
Yeah, that could be. Or another idea.
Yeah, let's go.
Drop in the link to your LinkedIn and see if it does that.
Do it.
Like,
it's got what?
Well, I don't even know who these people are.
Alina Rodriguez.
No, we don't know who Sarah Johnson is.
AI generated.
It completely does. But
she's
Michael Chen.
I like Michael Chen.
He's
Michael,
not what I was expecting with a Chen name.
He
But,
looks like he smells something.
Yeah. He's out there.
Well, hey, with 10,000 plus happy travelers,
that's incredible.
You can't go wrong.
They're probably doing pretty well.
So this really does bring up don't believe what you see on the internet because a lot of it's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, and that's something I know a lot of people are talking about right now. I was just reading on Twitter this whole conversation yesterday about kind of the slop of the internet and how a lot of it's just getting to slop now. And even like Google, a lot of the links are just garbage now. And how do you like verify? And I know that's what a lot of people are working on with crypto and blockchain is like kind of verifying content by signing things and that. So that'd be an interesting topic. I wonder if you guys could find someone who's a expert in that. I don't know if there are experts in that, but I know enough to
ask you if you knew anybody with your background. In blockchain.
I'll think about it. I know enough in theory, but not enough to know what's currently at the cutting edge. But let me think about it.
Yeah. And Drew talks about this a lot too, authenticity in the age of AI. And that was just on the podcast I was listening to on the drive-in this morning too, where there's going to be this expansion of slop and the dead internet theory and the whole thing, and then what's really going to be valuable. I was just talking to my son about this the other day too, is what's real and authentic. And that's the stuff that's going to, somehow you're going to have to be able to find what's real and authentic, and then that's what's going to be valuable.
Yeah. As I believe in super authenticity as I build the world's most fake website in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I think it just really highlights the point is literally anybody can do this now.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful with any site that you're clicking on. It's wild.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. But to your point though, this is incredible. I didn't realize it was even this easy. Because the one I did was just like a very simple search box,
Sure.
So I was like, okay, that's easy. But this is pretty cool. Especially I'd be interested in looking at your nonprofit one too, because it seems if you kind of preload it with a bunch of information, like in this PDF, then it's like
I literally put the PDF in and said, I need a website based around this.
Yeah.
This is an event coming up. Build me a form on it as well.
Really?
That
Wow.
people can reach out, have the form go to this email.
That's
It
great.
set everything up.
And it worked.
Everything worked.
That's incredible.
That's what blew me away going,
Wow.
shit, that was easy. In this meeting, that was on the free version with a couple of prompts.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll check it out. We'll let you know what. And they came back the next day and said, just make a couple tweaks. Done. There you go.
That's
published.
super cool. Yeah. I wonder, can you build one, like a type of website where you, like a blog, where you post content into it? Like, and there's like a content element. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I want to build my own like WordPress blog page.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is there like plug and play for that? I wonder.
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could.
We could explore. I'm going to explore that.
To where there's like fields that you could fill. Yeah.
Well, I remember, when blogs were like really hip and happening like 15 years ago, I like started a blog and I'm like, this is so cool. But I wanted some extra features. And I remember contacting a guy and he quoted me $10,000. And I'm like, okay, that's not even workable. And like, when this was 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I was in college. So this would be, I wonder if this can just do that.
We can do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
You could record everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, just like, hey, write a blog based off of the highlights of my conversations from today.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I'm not recording now for confidentiality reasons.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. People do get freaked out, but just never say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today you can see the device, but not in the not too distant future, you're going to have this imperceptible recording device that's recording everything, and all privacy is gone.
Yeah.
It will be at least Monday when I get my Limitless.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, we need to wrap this up.
Dang it.
Man,
I know. We're just getting cooking.
I know.
got real work to do today. Crap.
If you like what you heard today, join us and make some comments at the bottom and like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.